Did you ever get any backlash or blowback from RMTs about the type of place that you have? I know a bunch of RMTs, I can picture them listening to this, if they would even listen to this, and they're very kind of pro, we're healthcare, we're registered massage therapists, we're regulated healthcare in Ontario, and we have patients, and this is what we do with our patients, and blah, 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 blah. And they completely ignore the other side of what this profession does, right? And I'm curious.
100%.
Yeah? You got blowback,
Yeah, so 100%. I think that it was never directed. It was always like, people would tell me about it, or, other therapists would tell me about it. But at the end of the day, the way that I approach it is the guests that are coming in are still coming in for a therapeutic experience, especially with COVID and people working from home. Like, the ergonomics of their setup was not working. So people were in pain. And so being able to have this space, yes, it's a beautiful space, and yes, we offer this experience, but at the end of the day, you're still getting like a proper massage and a proper treatment. And we do have returning guests that have a treatment plan and all of that. So I don't want to, take away from that. And I remember we had an influencer that came in, Sasha, and, she came in on a Sunday, and we ran this influencer program, but we didn't know exactly, we didn't have any guidelines as to what they would say about the experience. It was really up to them to experience it and then, choose to talk about it if they wanted to. So I remember few days went by and we didn't hear anything. So I was like, oh, maybe she didn't enjoy her experience. And then Wednesday came around and she posted, and she's like, I wanted to wait to see how I felt a few days after. And I walked in thinking I'm going to get a fluffy massage because it's, it's a beautiful space. It's a spa. And that's what you just think, oh, I'm just coming in for kind of chill relaxation massage. And she got she loved her massage, got a super therapeutic massage, and she loved it. And now she keeps coming back. I think it's easy to look from as an RMT to look and, judge the experience, but I don't want to discount the fact that we are providing a proper, therapeutic treatment massage.
Yeah. And like Mark said, people seem to forget about the other side of our industry, and arguably the most important side of this industry, wellness. Who comes to see massage therapists most? Yes, of course, there are people who, have had serious injuries or who are dealing with chronic pain, or, that need to come in and be on a specific treatment plan. And, they want this very clinical type of experience. And, maybe they're working with the whole team, physios, chiros, etc. But there are millions and millions of people who go for massage therapy as part of their wellness program to keep their bodies feeling good and pain-free and functioning properly. And it's just part of their healthy lifestyle. So it's not necessarily for, some specific injury or whatever. So to have that be able to be done in this beautiful space with this whole experience, it's just adding to the overall concept of wellness, right? You're de-stressing, you're decompressing, you're sort of getting this little vacation, but right in your own city. So I think it's fucking brilliant. And anybody who would give any blowback, it doesn't make any sense to me, because there's room for every type of any type of therapy in this industry. So I can't imagine why people would be upset about it, but I know it would happen.
Of course, man. If people get upset at a very conventional massage clinic that happens to be a chain, then of course they would be upset at this really kind of cool, trendy lounge. Do you know what I mean? Where you can get, massage.